Masks, social distancing, and a scattering of reopened businesses. This is your life as the coronavirus pandemic drags on. But is it also fated to be your future? Our cover story.
If you're looking for a window on the new normal, it may very well be made of plexiglass.
Not just to protect ourselves, but to protect others and all the older people you love.
As we all begin to emerge from our pandemic isolation, will we find ourselves still separated from each other?
They say it's new, they say this new is normal. I'm begging you, don't let the few conform. They say it's new.
Already, plexiglass barriers are popping up in reception areas, office cafeterias.
Stay 6 feet away from them.
Here's the question, who are they anyway? Controllers of the truth, the rulers of where you stay. Regulators of your spirit, you hear it through darker days. They're taking you from God to say that you went astray. You need the proof? Well, there it is, who writes the narrative? In a world full of sheeple acting like they're scared to live. Without the mask or the gloves, now scared of the loving. Got a different program for everything they're thinking of. It hurts my soul to see the mentally weak killing humanity. Give me 6 feet, sanitize, because they are all smart, man. They listen to the news, essential as Walmart. While I'm pushing my cart with the new TV, walking one way, do you see me? Got $1,200, woo woo, hee hee, plus a mask on my face and it's hard to They say it's new, they say this new is normal.
And they want the ones to put between the kids who are 17 and 4 and after.
That makes you
They say it's new, they say this new is normal. Yeah. Don't say it's true, don't let the shoe come for you. I step up in the gas station, is she looking sexy? I know I'm looking good, I can see me in the plexi. My homie texts me, but my gloves are in the way. Man, we'll talk later, it's better to be safe. I'm saving lives, they say I'm saving lives. I'm probably the reason why I don't know anyone who's died. Thanking God for the news, Uncle Sam that never lied. Give away every right just to say that I survived. Look at that man with his daughter, man he must be nuts. No mask, no gloves, does he love her or what? And I don't think he gets it, he didn't social distance. I overheard his joke about a bunch of social dipshit. Damn, fuck, look at these sheep. Sleepwalking gods, spirit so weak. Brainwashed by the man and their own TV. Baby, let's hurry home, I got a new CD. The quarantine.
10 weeks into quarantine.
Stay home.
Stay home.
We're all in this together.
Stay inside.
That's one of the things we were told, right? You're told, wash your hands every 20 minutes. Stand 6 feet apart. Wear a mask. Stay home. But remember, we're all in this together. Are we? Well, as a result of following those orders.
600 physicians are saying that the lockdowns are essentially a mass casualty incident. They sent a letter to Trump. One of the quotes from there I pulled out. It said, quote, suicide hotline phone calls have increased 600%, the letter said. Other silent casualties, 150,000 Americans per month who would have had new cancer detected through routine screening, from missed cancer diagnoses to untreated heart attacks and strokes to increased risk of suicides. We are alarmed at what appears to be a lack of consideration for the future health of our patients. What they're talking about is nothing new. This isn't conspiracy theory. There's decades and decades of data by researchers and economists on what happens. These doctors are raising the alarm, and it goes and it fits with the data. The letter went on to say, it actually closed with this quote. It said, the millions of casualties of a continued shutdown will be hiding in plain sight, but they will be called alcoholism, homelessness, suicide, heart attack, stroke, and kidney failure. In youths, it will be financial instability, unemployment, despair, drug addiction, unplanned pregnancies, poverty, and abuse. That is some powerful, powerful information.
And you start seeing the medical community sort of galvanizing with each other, right? And psychiatrists, psychologists, doctors. I mean, there are real life effects now from the lockdown that are being felt.
It's easy if you try.
No hell below us.
Above us only sky.
Imagine all the people.
He told ABC News that the increases in the suicide he's seen is a year's worth of suicides in the last 4 weeks alone.
Imagine there's no countries, It isn't hard to
And other doctors as well and nurses keep speaking out about this, even though big tech may be censoring you. This is some very, very important information to get out there.
Imagine all the people.
Wrote an article and said that more people are taking drugs for anxiety and insomnia, and doctors are worried. And they said, quote, prescriptions for anxiety medications rose 34.1% between mid-February and mid-March, while prescriptions for antidepressants and sleep medications increased 18.6% and 14.8%.
I hope someday.
Unbelievable. So we're just drugging ourselves through this experience.
And the world.
I see a future where it is going to be so dismal, we'll be drugging ourselves to accept what is taking place. The schools are having these conferences, obviously via online, and discussing, the future of what's going to be next year. Are we going to have masks? We don't know. Masks and gloves on children, unable to sit next to each other at lunchtime, will not be able to touch or play with each other. And you just start imagining how depressed is this society about to become if this is our new normal, this totally distant, unconnected, terrified normal. It seems like the drug abuse is only beginning if this is where we're going.
Yeah, in doing research for this segment, I pulled some information out. It was absolutely shocking. It's basically Harvard Medical School last summer released findings, and they said that suicides between 15 and 24-year-olds are at almost a 20-year high. So this is what we're looking at. It's this pressure cooker, this pressure cooker of social isolation. And then you have the parents who are facing perhaps unemployment or joblessness. And this is a really desperate time in our country. And these are the headlines we're looking at each week. I'm so happy we're here reporting on that.